And shakers in the industry. Welcome to the People of Power Show, hosted and created by Kitty Lundun. Kitty Lundun. People of power, look how they made it. Some started from nothing, look what they created. People of power, yeah. People of power, yeah. The People of Power Show.
The People of Power Show. The People of Power Show. Hey, everybody. As I'm getting my little things ready, I need to start sharing with my groups. Hey, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Across the land. That sounded corny, but I just wanted to say that. I know it's gonna make you laugh. I need to loosen you up. I need to loosen you up. You ready? Okay, okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the People of Power Show. I am your host and creator. Hello. Hey, George, host and creator, Kitty Lundun, and I'm sitting next to the beautiful Keisha. Well, let me say it, because tell them how's your name supposed to be pronounced?
What do you mean? It's Keisha.
Oh, okay.
It's Keisha.
But they usually, what was it? They used to put something in it extra.
They always say Kashia.
Okay, that's right.
Right, so it's like Felicia and Alicia.
Hey,
the
Sabrina.
I is silent. It's Keisha. Hey,
Okay.
Sabrina.
Okay, Keisha Patrick. Hey. And I'm in her Main Life Studios. Hey, everybody, please make sure you hit the share button. This is your first live interview?
Yeah, I've been interviewed. I've been asked to do this a lot, but I always just kind of.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna do better this year.
I feel honored. I feel honored, and I feel I'm just sharing real quick through the group, so everybody kind of get on the board. Hey, everybody. Hey, Paige. Hey, everybody. Let me see. Put in Black Girls Trending. That's my new group. So make sure that if you're a black girl, make sure you go on that page. It's for us. It's for us by us.
Hey,
all right.
Paige.
All right. So I think I put everybody
Doug.
in there. Hey, Doug. Hey. All right. No, I love to be. The first. I really take pride in that. I think it's bragging rights for myself when you're on the, the Ebony and is Ebony still there? Okay, so when you're on the Essence cover, when you're on the Essence cover as the the Main Life Mogul, I'm like I had her. I had her first live, so I want to make sure that I can put that on there. Yeah. So for the people that don't know me, I'm Kitty Lundun, host and creator of the People of Power Show, and every week I sit down with movers and shakers, entrepreneurs, CEOs, some celebrities, and people who are just doing amazing things. And I was one of those people who did ask Keisha a while ago, and like she said, but now we're here, so we're fast forwarding. We're not going to be petty because we're both Cancer, so we can do that. We can be petty.
I'm shy, y'all. So I don't even go live on my page. Like I never go live.
She's going to be going live now, though.
Everybody say like, you on YouTube. How'd you? But it's different because
it's pre-recorded.
It's pre-recorded. I'm not like I just feel like everybody's staring at me.
Yeah, they are, but it's all good. You're beautiful. It's all good. They are staring at you, but it's okay.
You're right.
It's okay. But, there's so many things that I actually wanted to talk to her about. And like I said, a couple of years ago, she was still popping. She was still doing amazing things. But fast forward to 2020, she's like, coming through the roof. As my girl Latasha would say, coming through the roof, watch out now. Hey, Latasha gave you a quick plug. But she has a class that's coming up, and she's actually teaching people how to properly make money through YouTube. I know a lot of us post videos, we do lives, we do silly videos, but a lot of us are not making any money. And the whole thing of it is to get more streams of revenue. That's like why we do this, right? So we're going to get to that. But we're going to rewind to, we ain't going to say ages, but we're going to rewind when she was a young girl. I call it the humble beginnings of Keisha Patrick, because you know what? All this here, all the products, the YouTube, all this, it was the levels to it. It took a while to get here. So we're going to talk about when you was doing a hair in the kitchen, girl. Remember that?
I still remember.
So just give a quick shout out for school. Like, where did you go to school?
Well, I went to school to the Beauty Institute.
Okay.
In West Palm Beach off of Military Trail. My teacher actually just died last year, I believe, year before last. So shout out to the Beauty Institute.
Okay.
That's where
So you, going back a little before you got, I call it certified, because that doing the hair in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying. But what was the passion like? How did you know you wanted to do hair?
Well, honestly, besides little jobs I've had here and there. Hair is probably like the only thing that I've really ever done. So even as a little kid, all my baby dolls had haircuts, and you know, like it's what I've always done. Literally, I always knew that that's what I wanted to do with myself.
You wanted to do hair and be beauty, because I know you do makeup as well. You don't do it as much.
I used to,
but you do makeup as well.
No, I don't.
You do it not anymore? Just for yourself?
Just myself.
Okay.
My last wedding was 12, 13, 14.
So rest in peace, Miss Deborah. Oh.
Yes.
Hey,
that's her
Queen.
name.
Hey, and if you all have any questions, we want to be interactive on the show. I know, like I said, she doesn't do this often, so we try to take advantage of the hour that we have with the guests. If you have any questions or concerns or whatever, if she can answer them, she will. I always tell people, respect. I know a lot of times we can be bullies behind the keyboard, but we always want to be respectful for our guests, because this is why we're here. But if you have any questions, shout outs, whatever, please feel free. And again, please feel free to share the video, because I think her, I know all those good. I don't know, I have a feeling that you're going to bless somebody tonight. I don't know why. I just have that feeling.
Well,
Tell
that's
your
what
story.
I'm here for.
Okay. So, we know, a lot of people may not know, you're a single mom. And we talked about, well, you were a single mom. Because we talked about that. We had a lot of comments. Like, we got 2 boys. We both got married in the 30s. So and we both cancers. Go figure. I don't know, something going on there. I don't know, that's just crazy, right? But I want you to talk about, like I said, when you first started doing hair as a single mom, like the struggle, because I know it's not easy.
Oh no, I talk about it all the time. Just having to be in 2 places at one time, nobody to pick my kids up, having to leave my clients in a chair and drive 30 minutes away, to pick my son up, and like, girl, I'm so sorry, I gotta leave to pick my son. But it was hard. But.
And then when you got certified, Go Cancers, We Are the Truth. Yes, we are. Oh, Queen, you are. I didn't know that. Okay, that explains now the go get, because we are some go getters. We'll work 30, 40 jobs at one time and act like it's easy, but it really is not.
I went to school full time and worked full time, and worked 7 days a week.
So was there anybody in your ear when you were younger say, girl, go get your license? Got to go get your license. Or were you just self-motivated to do that? You
know what? Nobody did.
Really? Okay.
Nobody. They didn't care, I guess. Just do my hair. People don't care. Oh, sorry. Just do my hair. So, no, it was something that I needed to do. And I did, got kind of caught red-handed. So, okay, it's time to
get legit.
Yeah.
And then once you got your license, you were like, it's time. So
once I had my second son, then it's like, okay, now I'm young. I got 2 kids. I'm a single parent. I need to do something different. So.
Did you work for other people first? How was it?
I worked at, what was the salon? Shortcuts in the mall.
Okay.
Shout out to Brett, Officer Brett. Y'all know him. That was his salon.
Okay. Palm Beach Mall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
In the mall next to, what is Birdine's at the time?
Yes. Right. No, you hit it.
Macy's. What was Macy's? No, Birdine's. It was Birdine's, right?
I think they changed, but I know what you're talking about. It was right there. Okay. Okay. Let's you get a haircut there.
And then I worked with 5 Diamonds.
Okay.
Lisa. I worked in a salon next to the flea market. I went several places.
Okay. But don't you think you gained experience doing that?
You learn how to work with people.
Okay.
And it was each salon that I moved to, I grew as a person. Like working in the ratchet salons where I'm about to fight my clients. To doing this.
Okay.
And no shade, but doing all the strippers.
Well, we got it. We got it. Okay, you said no what? No what?
No shade.
No shade. Okay, no shade. Just
But,
let y'all know.
doing all the strippers and the girls that's out in the club fighting to changing my clientele to professional women. So,
You've seen it all.
It was a...
Now, for people, I work with them too. Start Brett.
Oh, Brett, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love Brett. He taught me so much.
So for people and I would say maybe younger or just getting into the hair business, and a lot of times because we have this thing now, entrepreneur, people want to just go straight from license to a salon, like their own salon. Advice right there.
I would say don't do it.
Okay.
You have to have experience. If you're working in a salon and it's just or a suite just to say I have my own salon. You're not learning or you're not growing as a person because you learn not only from taking classes, but you learn from working with other people and you learning from them. So I would say don't do it.
And then
And most of the times it don't work out for them.
okay, because then also there's two sides. There's I can do hair side, but there's also running a business side, and sometimes one is stronger than the other. Right, so I think when you said you start off and you rotate and you go into different salons, you kind of learning the business aspect of it too, of how the owner runs it and what you won't do.
Right.
And so that's
Right, because that's exactly what I did.
short hair killer, Dr. Barry.
I just went into business, like, didn't know anything and just kind of learned on the way. Would I have done it different? Maybe learning more about the business side.
Okay.
But no, because my mistakes made me,
Right, who you are. So that would be the advice for anyone that is coming straight out of, let's say, school or saying, I want to do hair for a living. I want to do it full time. That's been my passion. Kind of get your feet wet with the, and I think it's not as much responsibility, right? When you're kind of when you're just paying for a chair versus.
It's not. The only difference is being a booth renter and being a commission stylist.
Okay.
As a commission stylist, it's the owner's responsibility to promote for you, teach you, pay for you education. As an employee, the things that a job would do as a booth renter. The owner really doesn't owe you anything. So to even work with a booth renter that, a business owner that's teaching you things and stuff like that is a bonus because they don't have to.
Wow. Well, you just dropped it down.
Because you're an independent contractor, so that's not their responsibility.
So what was the I guess the epiphany to say, you know what, I'm tired of going, I'm tired. Because you're right, I think that's what happens, right? I think we wake up usually and say, all right, I don't work for everybody else. I'm putting in these hours. I'm killing myself.
Know what? That's not even what happened.
Okay.
Tori forced me into...
And Tori's right there, I think. Hey, Tori. All right. Go
She kind of forced me into being a salon owner. Because my first salon, we were business partners. And I knew I always wanted to do it, but I was scared to do it.
Okay.
So she was kind of like...
Do it.
I can't say what she said,
right,
but
right.
we finna do this, and it was like, okay, because I probably wouldn't.
So she was like the wind beneath your wing.
Yeah, because I was the person that I knew how to do all the front end stuff, and then she was the back end, so it was like a...
Kind of... And at that time, you were doing the makeup.
Yeah, makeup and just trying to find my way.
Yeah, I remember. I remember because you are a great makeup artist. I mean, I know, and that's another thing too. Kind of because I know you semi-retired from that. I don't think anybody ever retires from artistry. I think sometimes we put it to the side or the back burner because when those brushes have to come out, do or die, you do it. I mean, you get that client, that celebrity client, be like, girl, I need you to put a smoky on, right? Just
don't tell nobody.
No, I know. Trust me, I feel you. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand that. But do you think it was because the hair was more passionate to you as far as the passion? The makeup was like, I like it, but I could.
It wasn't that. Like I always just kind of wanted. It was one of those things. Like I wanted to learn how to do makeup and work at MAC. Like working at MAC was like one of my dream jobs.
I understand mine. Yeah.
Probably every makeup artist's dream job. And then it's like, once I got the job, it was just like,
well, Mom.
This ain't really what I want.
Then
taking off work on Saturdays to do makeup instead of hair. I just made more money doing hair. So
right. And one time for Mac, I still use it. I still love it. But I think, and I don't want anyone because I have some Mac people on here that we done told. But I think what happens is, just like she said, like you have certain companies when you're artists or whatever, and they're just like the dream companies. Like Mac was one of the dreams. But I tell people, and I learned it more now working there for 5 years, that Mac is not just a pretty cosmetic job. It's actually a business. Like it's sales. It's more sales than beauty. So if you're doing it because you want to just do makeup and you want to get the products and be pretty, ain't wrong. If you want to sell, and then do some makeup every now and then that's the job for you. And I'm not a salesperson, so it was a little tough, but I stood in there for 5 years, and I learned a lot. And just that's the one of, like she said, I went in there, got my feet wet, learned how they do the freelancers, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna start doing makeup on my own. You know, the money you make. But I would say I still would have done it again, because it was, like you said, you pay your dues.
Yeah.
As an artist, and you respect the game more.
And it's like, it was an accomplishment, because it's like, you know how many girls wish they could work at
right, in Mac.
Like, how many applications they filled out, and it was never called back,
It wasn't.
So.
Yes. And I remember when you got, listen, I recommended her. Okay? Hey, Caprice, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Kenyatta, sometimes your vision doesn't match theirs. And that's true. Caprice Hartnett says, power women. Monique Jackson Long says, hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Monique.
We're doing
Caprice.
Wonderful. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in, because I know you could be doing anything else. But again, I want to make sure that we give this powerhouse her hour, because she has a lot going on. So, Main Life. Tori. Thank you, Tori, for pushing her into greatness.
Well, it was Paisley Parlor first.
Right.
Right.
And then you changed it to
Main Life Studio.
To Main Life Studio. So how long have you been in Lake Park?
Total, I've been in here in Lake Park for 9 years.
Wow.
I've been in this location for 5.
Wow. That's an accomplishment in itself. You know how long that is when you say it like that? That's a long time to have a business.
Yeah.
And not
fold. The average person is, 3 years?
Yeah, not fold.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what was it like when you drove up the first time and you saw your company, like your name on the building? Like, how was that? Look, she still gets starry-eyed. you were right. She was back, right? Because I mean, some of us will never experience that. I mean, I pray that you do, but let's keep it real. Some of us will never experience that.
It was good, because it was like Tori out the blue. She was pregnant and crazy. I know she on here, and she was just like, I don't want to do hair no more, and I don't want to be a salon owner, and our lease was up. So I was like, wow, what am I gonna do? So I was like, maybe I'll contact some people and work in their salon. And Tori was like, just get your own salon. Go talk to the man who salon I had before you. So I came and talked to him, and I ain't gonna lie, I had no damn money. Like, I'm like,
no, tell it.
I'm like,
no, because
I don't
tell
have
it.
no
Like, that's
money. I'm
just
like,
a
I don't know how I'm
transparency.
gonna get this salon. And I had just brought out Paisley Pepper.
Okay.
The
and
hair
that's
fibers.
Right.
And what happened at the time, a couple of like Instagram comedians make videos of the Paisley Pepper and was making fun of it. But when they was making fun of it, people was buying it.
Okay.
So
that's a lesson.
That's
a lesson. Listen.
So
that's a lesson.
Within like 2 months, I made like $16,000, and the guy, Jack, the owner here, he was like, he let me get the salon. He let me get 2 months free while I decorate.
Wow.
And get the salon ready, and it was
Rest
God,
is
because I'm
history.
like, yeah.
So let's go back, because that's crazy. So initially, you didn't have any funds. People that picked at your product actually helped you produce money from the product. Y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all getting that, because I think that should have had some hearts on there. Okay, let me rewind this again, because I think them 6 people will look. They must be asleep, because that's a God moment there. She didn't have any money to get a salon. 0, right?
I know I didn't have no money.
No,
right?
I'm making the story a little juicier.
Right.
Her account was negative, y'all. Okay. Okay, didn't have no money. So people who hate on you, right? That's a lesson for a lot of people. People who hate on you or pick at you, sometimes that's free publicity. Like, we take it as like, damn.
But that's a cancer,
I know we're a little sensitive about it, but exactly, Shay, that's favor, faith, and yes, hates me. So that's crazy.
Shay.
All marketing is good marketing. It obviously it helped, right? So 16,000. Damn, girl, you did real good. Listen, you probably was like, they need to. Like, can Kevin Hart pick at my product? Can Kevin Hart pick at the product? I mean,
but honestly, it was kind of like too much for me. So I kind of pulled back from promoting the product, and then it kind of just...
Did you, when you say too much, was it like you kind of got scared of the success?
No, but I'm sensitive, you know, so...
No, okay, so let's do something.
Like, you know, people play like they, you know, so stuff doesn't hurt, but I mean, like, I was...
We know, because I'm a Cancer too. Okay, so let's do some Mythbusters real quick, because I was going to say that. Why I have you in your vulnerable moment where you're doing your confession moment. Confessions with Keisha. That's a good one, right? Confessions with Keisha. Yeah, we are we're Cancer, so we are sensitive. And I think sometimes, a lot of times, when we post things on Facebook, like, we're kind of funny, and we think we're funny, right? Most of us, how we are funny. We're the life of the party. Cancers are usually. And I think we come across, for most people, as either shady, we're misinterpreted, mean girls. she gonna cry. No, but I think it's good for people to see this, like, unravel, because there may be people who've been hating on you or been, like, you know, misinterpret your post. I mean, you can't, everyone's not going to love you. You can't please everyone. But I think when people kind of get to see people, know their spirit, hear them, they get it. A crybaby. Well, we are crybabies, Troy. That's not nice. We might cry right now because you're being mean, right? But, I mean, you have a great heart. I know people that know you personally who love you. So, you got to be great, right? You know, but I think sometimes we come across to most people as, I don't know why we come across like that, but we're good people. Like, we look out for, like, our tribe, we look out. We are the lookout. We look out, and we love hard. But
I think with me, people think...
Look at you, but she is getting teary-eyed, child. It's okay, girl. Listen, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're doing an Oprah moment here. You know how Oprah sit on the couch and she just lets you cry? It's okay. Hey, Nikisha. No, but you know what? This is therapeutic, because there may be things, like I said, that myths about you that need to be. Because, like, next time when you post something, they be like, no, she ain't like that. She good. I saw her, you know. And sometimes it's what we need. We're good. But yes, the critics can be, yeah. I mean, I'm a victim of it. I was told I can't rap. I've been, you know, I can't rap. I just everything in the book. Fake pages write me. You know, and at the end of the day, I'm like, damn, y'all hate me that bad. Like, I mind my own business. But successful people.
I think people, because I'm really like a real introvert. A lot of people use the term loosely, and I don't think they really understand. So they see me, like, joking on social media and think that I'm that person, and I'm not.
You're not that person, right?
Like, I hate talking to people that I don't know. Like,
it's kind of hard, but
yeah, you know, it's a struggle. So,
do you think that comes from? What do you think that comes from? Is it like maybe because you had to be strong all your life, and what do you think? What do you think that comes from? Trust factors?
No, because I've always been like that. Okay. Like, even as a kid.
You kind of size people up a little bit to see.
They would just be so mad at me. Like, they would be like,
right.
You know, if I'm out with my grandma or whatever, and, you know, an adult coming to you, hey, girl. And I'm just sitting there like, and they don't know, like, I'm shaking on the inside. You know, and my grandma be so mad at me.
Right.
Because they talking to you and you sitting there looking at them like they damn speaking Spanish or something, and it's like,
and you always been like that. Yeah, so it's nothing new. Yes. Hey, Yolanda. Yes, I did see your comment. Yolanda, yes, it shows a softer side, which is good, and that's true. And you know, Yolanda and I had a talk too. She has a very strong personality on social media, and sometimes when people don't know the side or your other side, you know, they see the post and they see, you know, if you're glamorous or you're this, it's like they automatically assume this is who you are. You're mean.
Like, you can't be normal, you know.
Right.
Like.
Okay. Well, see, I just wanted to bring out, because you were right there, so I didn't want to make you cry, but I wanted to get that moment, because I think this is very good for you and your brand too, because it kind of exposes, like Yolanda said, it exposes the softer side of you, which, I mean, it's not like you needed it, but it never hurts.
Yeah.
Because now people know you know, they won't be, I don't think people will be as mean, maybe. And you got some trolls. And we'll talk about that too, because people have to get prepared for this. Let me tell you, if you are on social media, or if you have a product, or if you're on YouTube, if you sell stuff, you have to be prepared for hate. Like, I don't think a lot of people didn't prepare us for this because social media was such a rapid thing that people didn't, I mean, now it looks like it needs to be a class.
Yeah.
Just to how to deal with your haters. Like, how to deal with your fake pages. How to deal with the trolls that are going to come after you. Because I'm telling you, if you're successful in any way, and I'm not even sure if you even should read maybe every comment that people say about you, because if you don't have thick skin, it can break you, like literally break you down. It can make you stop doing what you're doing. So when I heard the comment, I can't rap, I was like, oh, I can't rap, let me show you. Boom! Both chicks, let me show you. You know, because they said City Girls can't rap. They say Mary J. Blige can't sing. They talk about Lizzo. You know, so like, and these women are doing amazing. So I tell anybody, listen, sometimes you just gotta brush it off and keep it moving, because everybody's not going to like you. And that's just the truth of it. In general, it expresses the most vulnerable part of which is your superpower. That was from Kenyatta. Nikisha Freeman said that's true. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we have to like our haters. Your haters made you $16,000. Can I have some haters that can make some free street team promotion? As you said, King Rap, share that video, girl. Okay, that was me. I'm sorry. That was my shade. All right, we'll go back to you. Okay, so now you got main life. You're in here. You're doing hair. That little cancer you says, I want to make more money. Now you got products. So how did that? What was your first? Okay, so the hairspray,
the hair fibers.
Okay, and you got away with that totally.
No, I still have it.
Okay, okay. And then now you got other stuff. So we want to talk about some of that product.
Okay.
Because this is your hour. So you got she got a whole system here, child. Listen,
not really.
Yeah, she got a whole, well.
Well, I'll say the first thing that I launched was, hey Trina, this is Mane Filler. Now originally it was called, I didn't bring oil.
Something there.
I forgot an oil. Well, it was originally called Paisley Pepper, because the product was from the Paisley Parlor.
Okay.
But once I changed the name of the product, the salon, then the product name changed. But it's the same product.
Mane Filler. And this is for guys and women, right? Okay.
Like this is hair fibers to cover up like bald spots and stuff like that.
And they'll work on edges too?
You can, but I don't recommend it because it leaves like a texture. So, you know, natural hair, but not if you're wearing it like slick back.
Right. Okay. All right. That's the one product. She got like six or seven products. I love her. Oh, Nikisha says she loves her hot curlers.
Thank you. I have a new one
Katrina
coming
Lone
out,
said,
a smaller
hey.
one.
You got hot curlers now? Serious? This?
I don't have any of the, well.
Can we say
it's
Mogul?
sold out. The next product that I brought out, which I launched when I redid the salon, is Mane Mint Foam.
Okay.
It's a foam wrap used for short hair or twist out, stuff like that. And it has like a light mint flavor of smell.
Oh, that does smell
It's
good.
yeah.
Okay.
And then now we have the coconut foam.
This is why she's awesome. I mean, some people don't have one product, right? She got a whole kit.
So the coconut foam wrap is the same product, meaning it's a foam wrap as well, but it's infused with coconut oil, so it has a light coconut smell for those that don't like the smell of mint. So.
Okay.
And this is a Mane Moisture shampoo and conditioner. It's a moisturizing, a very high moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, and it has a coconut. It's infused with coconut, so it smells real good. And then this is a Mane cleansing shampoo. This is a shampoo that I actually made. I make myself at home. It's real good for natural hair. I'll give you one. You can use it on relaxed or natural, but it's really good on natural hair. It's sulfate free. It's real good.
And you hear about that, like those products is, I'm starting to, rock my little mane or whatever. And there's so many products now. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I need to go to a class.
The main thing is moisture with natural hair.
Because, she's thirsty. She's very thirsty. Okay.
And then we have the wax stick. can put it on your little hair or
So that kind of like
curl with
lays it down.
Yeah, you can put it on your edges. And then I have the main oil, but I forgot to bring it.
So you got like 8 products.
Yeah.
Girl, that's awesome.
Well, 9 because I have flat irons as well, but I'm just sold out right now. But I have a new flat iron. The last one was a 1/2 inch. The new one is a 3/10, so it's a pencil iron. So that'll be out.
So these products are available here.
And online.
Okay, so on your, like, a website?
Website, mainlifestudio.com.
Okay, because that's what I wanted to make sure. So we're talking about future products store, right?
Well, yes, of course. My goal is to be out of the salon in the next 5 years and to have my products in major.
I think I'm gonna come before
chains.
5.
Well, I'm just,
I know. I think.
some of my clients, I don't know how I'm
So wait a minute. So you're saying you out?
yeah, like I don't want to.
Like you want to retire from doing hair? I don't know if that's gonna happen either.
No, I may do it because I'm working on an online community where you pay a fee every month and you get full tutorials. Not like YouTube, it's more extensive.
Right.
To work on that, but not like.
Yeah, you're going to have your fans, and writing hate mail now because they're like, girl, you ain't going. So you really specialize. I know somebody already called you out. I know you're the master hairstylist, but somebody called you the shortcut killer. So you basically specialize in shortcuts. Is that would you say
that's my specialty. It kind of came, which is weird because I always said I wasn't going to do real hair because I was kind of like scared. But once I got to hair school, cutting was actually like the thing that I did the best. So it kind of like just came.
You kind of like, okay. And one time for the mister, I saw Troy get on. I want to make sure that he's not ignored because, they get in their feelings when they are. You started doing now, you started kind of get it out there more now because now you have the family on YouTube. Like, how is that? Like, that's crazy. But it's good, though. What started that?
Well, because working with, people helping me behind the scenes, I never really showed myself a lot in my videos or even on my Instagram. Like, you could scroll back months and there was no pictures of me. So they always tell me that you are your brand and you need to be the face of your brand. So I started showing my face on my Instagram and doing voiceovers and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, I think I ended up doing like a vlog. Oh, I know. I saw something trending about husband and wife tag, and we did that, and it was like, they just love Troy on my YouTube.
Yeah, Troy has fans. I saw.
I've been using him for
Troy
views.
has fans. Troy did not get the big head. You
really
have
do.
a cancer. Okay,
He do.
we kind of look cray-cray.
He know a lot cray-cray.
Right. But I wanted to say that too because I know you have a YouTube class coming up and we're going to talk about that. But the YouTube videos, they're not just like recent. You've been putting in work.
I've been on YouTube, I think my first video, maybe 2008 or 9.
Wow, so that's
Something like
almost 11 to 12 years.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But I just didn't, well, okay, I knew I was getting paid, but it was only like $79 a month or $100 and something dollars.
That's a lot. Like, compared to nothing.
You're right.
I mean,
but what
listen.
happened? Another stylist posted that she was her check was like $3,000 something
a month.
So I'm like, damn, $3,000. What the hell am I doing? So I started researching, and I spent like months researching how to grow my YouTube channel. And
I think people need that. So it's months. It wasn't just
months. Troy, no, every day, all day, I listened to videos and watched videos on how to grow my YouTube channel. Like, I read blogs, like that was my life. And then I just did what they said do, and it just like blew up.
Yeah, I saw that you posted your revenue for the year. Was that last year?
And that ain't even a lot. I mean, it's
okay,
not a lot compared to what a lot
I get
of
what you're
people
saying, but let me just
get
say
on
this.
YouTube.
And I mean, I'm not saying anything that you didn't post, so it's not like I'm like, You know, because I know people who don't know you may not post it. They be like, you tell that girl business. No, she posted
No, it was
because she has a class.
a public.
Was it
post.
60-something thousand, right?
It was 64,000
Okay,
and some change.
so she made 64,000 in change last year just on YouTube.
And well, from YouTube ads, not from sponsorships
Right.
and stuff like that.
Oh, it's more than that. I mean, other stuff you can make. God damn. So let me just say, so for the average person that knows when you go and clock in a job, right? Most of us are not making 60,000 even at the job that they're at for years and years and years and years. I can hold up my hand and say I'm one of them. 60,000. So when you think about that, and I mean, I'm not in your pockets, but I'm just saying that is crazy. You could have not even worked.
But that's the goal.
Right. But I'm just saying, you could have not even worked and had none of this and made more on YouTube than people who have been at their job 20 plus years.
And you know what the crazy part is?
That's crazy.
I decided that I wasn't going to work on Saturdays anymore.
Right, and we were going to talk about that too. You're like the Chick-fil-A for the hair salon. Not Chick-fil-A's not open on Sunday, and everybody wants Chick-fil-A on Sunday. But back in the day, remember the kitchen, right? Saturdays was the biggest day for salons. I mean, most people who own salons, they were off on maybe Sunday, Monday, but Saturday, they were up from sun up to sundown doing hair.
I was one of them.
And when you made that decision, like, I'm sure some people were like, girl, you crazy. I got to get somebody. Like, you know, you had to make, but you stuck to that regardless.
It's been
and it worked.
2 years, maybe a little longer.
What are your hours?
10 to 4 on Tuesdays. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10 to 6:30.
And you make that work. Wow. I know some people who are in a salon literally sun up to sundown.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
6 days a week.
I used to be, but...
Well, I mean, you gotten smarter, though. I mean, you know, it's about working smarter and not harder.
Yeah. I mean, I did lose some clients, which I expected, but the most of them stayed. They just worked around.
But then you have revenue. So, I mean, you have the YouTube page. You, of course, have your products. Then you have, like you said, the sponsorships, and then you have your clients. I mean, you're in it. Like, you're doing the American dream. And, I mean, I know you're saying you're not where you, but you're well on your way. I mean, because it's there. And for you to, and I know people always say, oh, well, why people can't just teach people or whatever, but I mean, or tell people. But like you said, I'm glad you mentioned that. 2 to 3 months of research, that's a lot of time and effort that you put into yourself. Now you're going to pour it into other people. And how long is this class for?
It's 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on what date?
It's February 29th.
Okay.
It's going to be at 3 o'clock. And we're going to go over just the basic startup, how to get started on YouTube. If you have an iPhone, because that's what I have, you'll know how to edit a basic video at the class and just learn about like the SEO, you know, video titling, thumbnails, and stuff like that, and apps that I recommend. Because I do everything from my phone. Like, I don't have a camera. Now it's time for a camera, but I don't have a camera. So.
And still make $60-something thousand. And I mean, I know it's not easy, and I'm not trying to, you know, discount and say.
I fall asleep every night with my phone in my hand editing, so it's not.
So how does the main mogul manage lifestyle? I mean, because you sound like you do a lot, and you do have a husband, and you do have kids. Like, for people who are out there who say, I can't do this. I got kids. I got responsibilities. I wish I can do that. You know, And that's why I wanted you to kind of explain, because we judge and we assume that we can't do what other people do because they have it so much easier than us. And we all had the same 24 hours. I tell everybody, God gave us this. If he didn't give us nothing else, he gave us the same 24 hours on a day.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I will say is you have to, like, you can be a one-man band for so long, but you can't grow being a one-man band. Like, you're going to have to pay people to do things for you.
Okay.
To have a team, because if not, you won't have time to do anything at all. Like,
Right.
your time will be totally devoted to working on your business. So
So when you say, for example, because what are your crucial people like as far as team like to make your brand successful? I mean, you don't even have to name people, but just like what I'm saying is the type of people.
The type
like
of people, yeah. Well, I have someone that does the website,
Okay.
email marketing, that posts on my page for me, you know, stuff like that. So I don't.
And see, that's a great thing. I'm glad you said that too. A lot of times too, when people are moguls or whatever, people don't understand that. A lot of times people don't run these pages. Not saying you don't run your personal page, but some people don't even run their business page because they don't have time. They pay people to do it.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes people get offended or in their feelings, be like, I wrote her or I wrote him, and they never wrote me back.
Yeah.
And
I
when
just
they
had
see
a
you,
client got mad at me actually because she was texting my assistant will text them about their appointment or you know something, and she thought she was texting me. So when she came and she was like, "Well, where's Keisha?" And my assistant said, "She's on the way. She'll, you know, I'm gonna start you. She'll be here by the time I'm done." And the girl was like, "Well, I just texted her and told her I was on the way." And she was like, "You were texting me." And she said her whole, you know, mood changed because she thought she was texting me. So.
Wow. Well, and I think that's important to tell people because a lot of people don't know. Like they will hard get mad because they feel like you didn't either, or that little bobblehead to come down and they know you just read the comment. It's like that wasn't even me.
Right.
It was totally somebody else. I don't want you to think I'm doing this. So do you think that you ever do a book? I see. I don't know why. I seem like
You know
a
what?
book in your.
I've started the
Really?
outline
Okay.
like
Now, I even know
50
that.
times. I just didn't really, you know, you never feel like you ready. Like, what the hell I ain't got nothing to be telling nobody about the book. But I have like started. I just kind of afraid, you know, to put all your business out there. But I know, you know, you have to tell a testimony. So I'm just not all the way ready yet.
But it's coming. The book is coming. So so we have the class, and I think when I finish the video, I'm going to edit it so to make sure that people know the information on the class. Because for people who are not friends with you and still want to learn how to make money on YouTube, that's something. And you know, I love it that you're teaching people because a lot of times Wakanda, we get on something and we feel like I'm gonna keep it to myself because if they doing it, it's gonna take away from me. And it's like it's a gazillion people out in this world. And one thing about YouTube is global. So you could have, you know, 200,000 Zimbabwe fans. And it won't take nothing away from the other person because everybody's going to fall into this category.
And it's a market for everything and everybody. Like, people watch people eating chalk and they have like millions of views.
Yes,
and they
I've
just
seen it.
Eating, like,
Eating shellfish. I've seen it.
Or what's the
seen
other
it.
stuff? Cornstarch. Like, you know, like, or scratch and danger. Like, I mean, people are weird. Some people like to watch the weirdest things. So you can make a channel out of anything.
So do you read like every comment though on some of the videos?
I do.
Really?
And I don't always respond, but I'll, you know, give them a heart or something. I had stepped back from looking at, like, my Facebook page. I hardly ever, because I find that the Facebook page is, you know, those
Really?
oh,
I'm
people
thinking
are
YouTube is worse on. I'm
no,
thinking
no,
YouTube
no.
is worse
Facebook
than
is
Facebook.
worse. Facebook is worse because stuff is easier to go viral on Facebook because, you know, they can share it and stuff like that. So people on Facebook is, I don't look at the comments on there. I don't. So if y'all talking to me on Facebook, sorry.
Did you have that self-talk to me like, I got this, I just don't care what they say.
I was clapping back on a regular basis.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you was one of those?
Oh, yes. I couldn't. Terrell was like, you don't have to respond to everything. And I'm like, you don't understand. So I'm learning now. So I was like, you know what? Oprah say don't read the comments.
Oh, yeah, because you did go see her recently,
yeah,
right?
I seen her twice. I didn't go just when she was here this time, but I went last year and then a couple years ago.
And she says don't read the comments.
So, yeah.
No, you're learning.
Yeah.
You don't read the comments. Because, you know, and that's the thing that people,
But if you're trying to build and stuff, you do need to read and respond.
Now, Instagram, you have a lot of people on Instagram too, right? You have a lot of followers.
Yeah, not really, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a lot. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. People don't, that's a whole business. Are you on Twitter?
I don't really. I just my stuff from Facebook automatically goes to Twitter. I don't really get on there anymore like I used to.
Let me just make sure, because I know we got, okay, we still got, so, just making sure, okay, ooh, honey, I didn't want to say, okay, I'm sorry, girl, we
Yes,
said,
yeah,
okay,
I'm
so
on the
Monique said the amazing hair fiber, and Keisha says I have the small ones. Are you getting one smaller than that?
Yeah, it's going to be smaller than the 1/2 inch, so that one to be a 3/10.
Okay. Robert Bates says, I love the main mint phone. I was just sitting here with the comment. They weren't coming up. I was like,
right. I thought it was
okay,
just
thank you,
scroll.
Troy, for giving mainlifestudios.com. Or Tavia says, hello. Make sure Tierra says, the best boss ever. Go Troy.
Yes, you better promote.
I know, right? We missed all that. Okay, so when is the class? We answered that for Nikisha. Oh, the Saturday Chick-fil-A. You're right. Yeah, okay. Melissa says, that's me. Yep. Okay, hold on, Sam. Is the class online? No.
Well, yeah. After,
Okay.
it's not going to be online that day, but after the class, it will be available as a download.
Okay. GC Guile says, hey, Master Hairstylist.
Hey, lady.
Okay, Willie Desmond. Oh, Willie Desmond, I'm glad you see, I'm repping the 404 studio life. I can't wait till that opens up, the daiquiri place.
Yeah.
Nisha, thank you. Hey, Kay, I love the hair. Thank you very much. Here I do. She's not reading the comments 2020.
At all.
Eddie Davis says, don't forget the small people when you blow. And Fashion Head says, awesome. So Troy says you're not reading the comments.
I do on Instagram and YouTube, but I just don't really read them on Facebook.
And that's for your piece, I think. Your personal piece. Because, like you said,
I do. Sometimes I feel like I have to say something. Like, I do.
And I think, you know what? I totally understand what trust me. Because sometimes I think what happens is people get behind a computer and they become bullies. And they feel like, simply because you have a brand, you're not going to clap
And then
back.
when you say something, they say that you're unprofessional, but it's like you are being so rude. You did not have to say that. You didn't like it,
just keep on moving.
I see stuff all the time
keep
that I
on
don't
moving.
like, and I just keep going. Like, I don't get on people's page, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, because I see sometimes, like, the city girls, what's the thing, Carisha? She'll clap back maybe the first 3 or 4 comments, and then she won't say nothing, but she just let them know, don't play with me.
Yeah.
Because you can't
Sometimes
comment. You
you
can't
gotta-
go back to everybody.
Yeah, it's just like, it's never ending, but you definitely,
So the next 5 years, in the stores, major stores.
in the stores, I still want to do YouTube full time, and just living my life.
So I want you to
Maybe doing the online, definitely doing the online school.
the online classes are
Yeah,
good.
but that's it.
That's good, and making more videos with the family, of course. I know Troy's becoming a superstar on
Right.
with all his little fans. So I think this is advice time as we're wrapping up the show because you've done things that some people can't do, whether they've given up on it or just didn't have the ambitions and goals, because it's not easy. It's a lot of distractions out there. Lots of distractions. Facebook can be actually one of them. But if you use it in a great way, it definitely can help your business. I mean, for the most part, it is free advertising. You know, you have to pay for some things, but it's a great tool to start out with. So I would say for business owners, like because you're seasoned now. You're what, 14-year vet?
Who would have ever thought?
Right, a 14-year vet. What I would just say, just name a couple of the low. We're gonna start with the low. We're gonna end with the highs. As far as business owners, because 2020 people feel like, okay, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to do this. What have been a couple lows for you?
I think what a lot of people struggle with, and even I still sometimes, is finding stylists, to work in a salon that's like-minded, like you, that, want to grow, because I don't mind helping people at all. But I think that's like a main struggle, and a lot of reason why a lot of people close down, because they don't have anybody in there trying to do it all by themselves. So I just think definitely being open to learning more about business. Find a mentor, somebody to mentor you, and just keep going.
Now that's a good point that you make, because a lot of people don't. So sometimes, like you said, people are at the brink of closing. Now there are those that are almost at the brink of closing, and something just snaps and they get it back. Then you got people who are at the brink of closing, like, you know what, this really is not for me. Let me go back to 9 to 5, and where I have I have help. Because, people always say, being an entrepreneur is not easy. You're on your own. You got to make it happen. If I have a 9 to 5, I know my check is coming, but being an entrepreneur, you're pretty much, you don't know when your check is coming. You got to make it happen. So for those people like that, what do you tell, like, how do you know when it's time to fold? Like, when it's, did you ever feel like that? Like you were?
Yeah, I've had times like, man, bump this. I'm just, just going to leave it alone. But, you just got to pray, ask God to give you some ideas, push. It's not easy.
When you said, amen, my biggest problem, I guess it's finding good help and vetting people.
Yeah.
But like you said, you have to be like-minded. You can't just do it. You can't just have a seat filler.
Because people just think, even, I've had people work here in the past, and they think because they're in the salon with me and I have a large clientele that they're going to have the same clientele as well, which I do. I don't take walk-ins at all. Anybody that calls the salon, I'll always pass them away unless they ask for me. But I can't force, you still have to put in the work, and I think people just compare themselves to other people on social media. I've done it like, damn. Well, she said she only been doing hair, and she doing this celebrity hair. You compare yourself, but you have to put in the work.
Queen says they don't want to put in the work to build clientele. They want it given.
That is a lot of people problem. Because of social media, people forget about guerrilla marketing the old-fashioned way. Hey, how you doing? Can I give you a card? People don't do that no more. They solely depend on social media. And
now that since I have you, Queen, you can talk about it a little bit too. But I want to talk about this real quick, because I think sometimes every now and then, sometimes I'm gonna use this as a general statement. Hairstylists, y'all get a bad rap sometimes, right? Because you hear people in the street, and not you, I'm saying in general. Yeah. So I want you, Queen, to comment on this, because I think we need to help each other. 2020, I think we can build better relationships with everybody. Okay, hairstylists always get my hairstylist is running late. They're always late. Or my hairstylist is doing 10 people at one time. Blah, blah, blah. You hear those complaints from consumers. But we never hear you all complain about your clients. How can we make this relationship better? Because there's certain clients that are always running late, right? Or may call out at the last minute or may not. So what do you suggest for people who, let's say, are building clientele and want to make it a better
really, at the end of the day, I've learned from experience, especially the ones that you look out for, let pass, let slide. Those are usually the ones that come and stab you in the back. So I've just learned to stick to my rules. My rules is my rules. You can't come after you're 15 minutes late.
Wow. Okay.
If you call and don't miss your appointment, you need to pay a no-show fee, or you cannot sit back in my chair. Like, you have to have those rules, because people won't respect you. Everybody's not going to like it, but you have to build respect.
But it'll weed out the people who were going to break the rules anyway. And those are people who are going to be problems anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, what it says, Eddie says, I'm proud of you. Stay with it. I remember when it all started. But, these are conversations that we don't have. I think there's etiquette on both ends. If you don't want people to be late for your appointment, you shouldn't be late showing up to an appointment. Because there is a domino effect. Doing makeup, we know that. The first person or second person sets the tone for the whole day. And if you're that nice person, you'll just be late for everybody. Then they'll blame you.
Yeah, and usually a lot of times, you do have stylists that come to work late, but a lot of times it's because we are afraid to tell people, I can't do your hair, like, you was too late. You 2 hours late. Instead they would just take the money. Like, I remember working to 4 and 5 in the morning every night because I couldn't say no. You know what I'm saying? But my kids at home, right. So you just have to, make that respect. You have to.
And I like what you said, you got to have rules. And a lot of times business, that's where that business side comes. Because the passion is, I love hair. So I could just, just come on. But at the end of the day, when you have the business side, you gotta, somebody said period. Okay, it says, Katrina says, we don't show, we pay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, period, poo. All right, so Queen says, my clients know I'm late, but they know I'm late and don't mind waiting, which is bad, but as an owner, I do 4 heads to my girls, 1 head. Oh, okay. All right. Well, and again, it's culture. If your clients don't mind it, it's not a problem. But I think once, like I said, you hear it, because as a makeup artist, I hear it all the time. Yeah. Usually they're late because guess what? They be like, oh, they blame it on the hairstylist. So I hear the stories when people are coming to me from the stylist, and neither one of you two were mentioned. But I'm just saying, in general, we don't talk about it. So I just want to kind of give it out there, advice to maybe people who are clients, and some people are bad clients. Just like you have bad stylists, you got bad clients. So to make we got it's things to talk about in 2020. So I'm just trying to make the client experience and also the hairstyle experience a little more. And sometimes people need to be checked. Be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be late to my appointment, because that's not helpful. And again, with that rule, if you're over 15 minutes, you lost it anyway. That was always hard for me with makeup. I ain't gonna lie.
Hard. It was hard for me, but
you hear the stories. Oh, I try to this, and you like, okay.
They won't go and tell it like that. They'll tell it like, you like the worst person in the world, but. So that's a good myth. I like that. So the one myth that we did break about Keisha is she's sensitive, y'all. People that don't know her, she has a heart. She's good. She smiles. She laughs. She's not, stone cold face, and she's good. So I wanted to put that, because I know, again, we do have those myths that we do have to break as brand ambassadors. So are you ever open to doing speaking? She did that was a bit go there. You okay? I'm working on it. I know I need.
I think you should. I think you should. So I'm putting that out there. I know some people on here that have some women empowerment engagements coming up in 2020. Go ahead and book Keisha. She got a cost.
Late 2020.
She got a cost, but I think you'll be a very good, because they got some people now that people making money from that. It's another money maker.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So you got to leave them with a superpower. The People Power Show. Now you're a lifetime member. So whatever you have, if you have any, I'll show your flyers and, stuff like that. So I need you to leave the people with a superpower. The people that are watching, superpower is just basically something that you think people need right now. That's going to help them along the way. I know that always stumps people, but they usually come out with the best answers.
Well, you need the Lord. We know that.
Yes. Amen.
I think, like I said before, I think everybody needs somebody else. You need help. You need a team. You can't be a one-man band. I see people all the time. They like, oh, I did my own website. I did my own this. I did my own that. I did my own that. But it's like, you can only take yourself so far. So don't be afraid to ask for help. You never know. Somebody might even volunteer and do it free. But
let's speak that into existence. But, don't hope on that.
But a lot of large companies, they don't pay. They do intern. Like, I'm going to...
Oh, yeah, you're right. The high school, right? The high school intern
programs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
And you get some people that's coming out of school that's bad. Like, they, not bad in a bad way, but bad in a good way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So those are options. And like you said, you can't do everything. And if you're not, you're not going to be an expert at everything anyway. You're not going to be an expert marketer plus this, plus that. So get people in your corner that are going to help you. But you did it, girl.
I know, right?
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
It wasn't that bad. So I just want to make sure we didn't forget anything. You want to give a shout out to anybody? People give it. Now you talking about sensitive.
Yeah, I don't want y'all to be like, oh, she called my name, so.
Then there's that.
I appreciate all my supporters. I thank y'all for watching.
All right. So, give a quick shout out for YouTube page.
Okay.
They can catch your videos.
Troy put it in the comments too. I don't know if it's a way to pin it. Brittany, she's opening a salon,
thank you,
a
Brittany.
nail salon next door, right here.
Okay, Brittany, thank you.
I don't know the name.
Okay.
What was I supposed to know?
Your YouTube page.
YouTube. Okay, so the YouTube channel is. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the Master Stylist.
Okay.
It's DAMASTER, and then I just started a family channel, which is called Fun with the Patricks. Fun, PHUN, and the Master Stylist. I upload videos at least 2 or 3 times a week, so I always got stuff on there.
Okay. Keep it popping. Queen says, Cancers, we love our clients, but we don't play. Book the Cancers to all 2020. And you know, Queen, we definitely are multi-talented. She's like a hairstylist and a singer. So big shout out to you. To be shy and sensitive, you did a great job.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you everybody for joining us, and please make sure you share. Sharing is caring. And you don't have to like me, but love her. So you know it's all about her this hour. And do not forget to check out your. I think Troy put it in for your all your products. You can get these on. Okay. So I'll put it on the top because.
And then if you join the email list on the website. You'll get first, I think we're doing like a coupon code for the YouTube class. So if you go ahead and sign up for that, you'll get first dibs on that. So.
Okay. And we'll end it with Troy's comment. You did an amazing job, baby. You really stepped out of your comfort zone tonight. Super proud of you. Elsie says, okay, you did great, Keisha. See? It was easy.
Thank you.
All right. I want to thank everybody. Good night. And next week, it was really important. I'll be sitting down with the Palm Beach County CEO, Virginia Baker, and also attorney Celicia Smith-Gordon. And we're going to be talking about the Census 2020. It's very important that all of us are counted. A lot of times we don't know about this stuff, but we got to be counted for census. This is how we get governmental funds. It's so much deeper than we know. So next week, I'll be sitting with those 2 amazing ladies, and they'll be checking it. And please make sure you check out the Boss Chick video. Please make sure you share. Sharing is caring. You know, I tell people all the time, we want celebrity friends, but we got to help each other, right? You know, we share all these people that won't even know our names.
Ever.
Ever. Look, that was shade. Yeah, ever. Share the ones you know. Help us glow up, and we'll help you. All right? Good night, everybody. Bye.